Today, we're diving into the incredible season Raphinha is having for Barcelona. That man has been unstoppable, and after that wild 5-4 win against Benfica in the Champions League, it's safe to say he's been one of Barcelona's most important players this season. But what exactly has made him so good under Hansi Flick? How has his style of play evolved, and what impact is he having on the team's success? And let's not forget his journey from Leeds United to becoming a key figure in one of the biggest clubs in the world. Let's break it all down. I want to start off with some numbers. In La Liga this season, Raphinha has already 11 goals and provided 6 assists in just 20 games. In the Champions League, he's been equally prolific with 6 goals in 6 matches. These stats alone put him amongst the most effective players in Europe right now. But it's not just about numbers, it's about the moments. Against Benfica, for example, Barcelona were in chaos during the 5-4 thriller, which is a brilliance, but this year he's delivering week in and week out. And when we talk about the tactical evolution under Hansi Flick, his appointment as Barcelona's manager has been a game changer for the club, and Raphinha is one of the biggest beneficiaries of his system. When you take it back a couple of seasons, under Xavi, Raphinha was more of a traditional winger, sticking to the touchline, whipping in crosses, but Flick has completely redefined his role. Now, Raphinha operates as a hybrid winger forward. He starts off wide but drifts into central areas to combine with the likes of Lewandowski and Pedri. This freedom has made him much more unpredictable and dangerous. But it's not just about attacking. Raphinha has also embraced Flick's high pressing system. He's relentless off the ball, constantly winning possession and launching counterattacks. It's that balance of creativity and work rate that makes him so invaluable in this setup. One of the most exciting things about Raphinha this season is how he shows up in big moments. In the Champions League group stage against PSG, he scored a stunning solo goal that's completely changed the game's momentum. He picked up the ball on the right, dribbled past 2 defenders and unleashed a left foot rocket into the top corner. And how about his performances in El Clasico at the Bernabeu? With Barcelona trailing, Raphinha produced an incredible moment of magic, firing a thunderous strike from outside the box to equalize. It's moments like these that shows his ability to thrive under pressure. The thing about Raphinha is, he doesn't just perform when the team is cruising. He's the guy you look to when things aren't going well. The player who can single-handedly turn a game around. That's a rare quality, and it's one of the reasons why Barcelona have been able to grind out results this season. To understand Raphinha's rise, you have to go back into his time at Leeds United. When he joined in 2020, Leeds were fresh off promotion to the Premier League, and Raphinha quickly became the star player. Under Marcelo Bielsa, he developed into a well-rounded winger, skillful, hard-working, and fearless. In 2 seasons at Leeds, he scored 17 goals and provided 12 assists, but it wasn't just the numbers that stood out, it was his ability to create something out of nothing. Leeds were often in relegation battles, and Raphinha learned how to thrive under pressure. That grit and determination have stayed with him, and it's a big reason why he's so effective at Barcelona right now. That flair and skill were always there, but the toughness came from the time in the Premier League. Raphinha's success this season isn't just about his individual brilliance, it's also about his chemistry with the team. His link-up play with Lewandowski has been outstanding. Whether it's providing pinpoint crosses or playing clever 1-2s, Raphinha and Lewandowski have formed one of the most dangerous partnerships in Europe. Then there's Pedri and Gavi. These 2 young midfielders are incredible at finding Raphinha in dangerous areas, and Raphinha in turn creates spaces for them with his intelligent movement. It's a symbiotic relationship, and it's one of the reasons why Barcelona's attack has been so fluid this season. Now let's compare Raphinha's performances this season to last season. In 2023-24, he scored 9 goals and 8 assists in La Liga, which is solid but not really spectacular. He was good in patches like I said earlier, but he lacked consistency. When you contrast that with this season, he looked like a completely different player. He's sharper, he's more confident, he's more decisive. Flick has given him the freedom to express himself on the pitch, and it's clear that Raphinha is thriving under this trust. The big difference? His composure. Last season he sometimes rushed his chances, but this year he's clinical in front of goal. It's the kind of growth you expect from a player entering his prime. Now, what's next for Raphinha? If he keeps his form up, there's no limit to what he can achieve. Barcelona are in a strong position in both La Liga and the Champions League, and Raphinha will be crucial if they're going to win silverware this season. Now the most interesting question is that what's going to happen at the end of the season? Could Raphinha be in the Ballon d'Or conversation if Barcelona win big this year? It's not as crazy as it sounds when you're delivering match-winning performances in Europe and dominating domestically. People will take notice.